Good morning, market snipers. Welcome back. This is Jesse getting started right at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, right on the dot as usual. Woo! Hope you had a nice weekend. Hope you got outside with the family and or yourself, whatever, friends, family, by yourself. Doesn't matter. Get outside, get away from the charts for a little bit. First half of the live stream, we will cover Bitcoin, then the altcoins, the indices like the NASDAQ, SP 500, stuff like that. And then any other stocks or crypto assets that kind of jump out at us. In the second half of the live stream, make sure to put in your chart requests early. Early bird gets the worm. And then all the details. Let me know with the ticker symbol. Let me know if it's stock or crypto, because sometimes the ticker symbol is both stock and crypto. That way we can search for it very quickly, find it, chart it, and move on to the next one. Keep the live streaming, right? So don't want big pauses. If you're new to the channel, awesome, welcome. And if you're returning, even better. Good to see you back. Of course, don't forget to smash the like button. Don't forget to hit the subscribe or follow button or repost button or whatever, depending if you're on YouTube or the Twitter X app, right? The Twitter X app over here. Whatever it is, just make sure to do it. And help me with the algorithms. I would appreciate it. What else? Real quick before we get, this is the Bitcoin daily chart. So before we get into it, let's go over here and warm up our fingers. Let's warm up our fingers. Let's smash that like button. Let's hit the repost button, and then just a quick little comment over here. There we go. It takes about 5 seconds of your day, right? These live streams last 30, 45, and even 60 plus minutes. It takes 5 seconds to smash the like button at least. The like button, the repost button, and the comment button. It takes 5 seconds to do all three. Probably takes 3 seconds to do two of them, and probably takes 1 second of your time to smash the like button. So help me. Just take 1 second out of your day and go smash the like button over there. So good morning. Here we are, Monday morning. Welcome back. David, good morning. Welcome. So Bitcoin still bullish on the daily chart. The trending dots are still trending upward. Price spiked up and hit $70,000. Last night I was posting that paper Bitcoin, the Bitcoin futures, hit $70,000 first, right? So paper Bitcoin hit it and went all the way up to almost $71,000. So $70,000 Bitcoin over there first, and then digital gold Bitcoin. I don't know, paper Bitcoin, and then just actual Bitcoin price spiked up and hit 70,000 as well. So yeah, there we are. We are only, let's see, from the top wick, from the all-time high of 73,000, 74,000-ish, 73,900-ish, right? We are only 8% away, right? Less than 8%. We were as low as 5% away from the top. We're currently about 8%, and there was a pretty big correction. What we talked about for this entire 4 months was we are not out of the woods yet. We still are not out of the woods yet, but there are many reasons why we could be. And even though it's been putting in lower highs and lower lows, at some point, it'll no longer be a lower high, and the bears will continue to short the lower highs, right? They will. The perma bears will continue to short it, and eventually, if we're going to be on this full bull run, then we'll be making new all-time highs. So nothing's guaranteed, right? Nothing is absolute. This is trading, for crying out loud. This is trading, right? It's all speculation, pure speculation. But that's what we do. We speculate. Obviously, none of this is financial advice. Obviously, this is for educational purposes only. And obviously, we would like to have a little bit of fun along the way. So here we are. So what one some of the things we've been talking about is Bitcoin has not had a 30% correction since 2022. Just think about that for a second. Is it all grown up, right? Is it all grown up? Is it a major asset now? Well, even major assets have bigger corrections, but not on a regular basis, right? So Bitcoin had a 27.5% correction, and the bigger correction was the time part of it. Uh, the time part of it is actually more difficult for me personally because I like to trade trending things up or down, but the sideways chop is definitely more of a challenge for me time wise. I would love to see an asset pump hard and or dump hard. Either one is my favorite. So it is difficult. It does take a lot of patience. It does wear on you after time, and you can see that many people capitulated time wise, and they no longer were covering Bitcoin, or they checked out or whatever. We're still here every single day that the market is open. We're still covering Bitcoin, everything since September 2023 when we started the live stream. So we are still here. We did not capitulate time wise. It definitely tests your patience, but we did not capitulate time wise. We are still here. Still took this position over here, closed out. Still took this position over here. Have not closed out yet, right? Have not closed out. Hopefully, we can push it as long as possible. Hopefully, we see much higher prices. That would be the goal. That's what we're hoping for. Like I said, it's never a guarantee. So here we are. Crypto Noob. How do you always get a good morning at 2:24 p.m. before me? That's interesting. I don't know how that works, but anyways, good morning and welcome back, and thank you for commenting. What else? So let's put on the drawings now. Scenario 2 was, so the quick recap was, Shooter, by the way, good morning. Welcome back. Hello, hello, hello. Scenario 1, there's a bigger target box over here. And we said on scenario 1 during the live streams, during the Discord, during the Twitter X app, either price finds support at scenario target 1 confluence area, or we will see prices all the way down to scenario box 2 and or find support, and that would be the next potential buy the dip scenario. We didn't have a magic crystal ball. We didn't know for sure. We had scenario 1 and scenario 2 laid out in advance. Foresight is greater than hindsight. Good morning. Hello, Martina. Welcome back. Caesar, good afternoon. Welcome back. We didn't know with 100% certainty that scenario 1 target box up here was not going to hold. We weren't 100% certain. We didn't predict anything. However, price did come back down, hit scenario target box 2 over here. And in hindsight, it did find support. But that was the scenario 2 that we laid out, was if scenario 1 target box does not hold, will price come back down, hit scenario target box 2, find support, and then take off to the upside, right? And in hindsight, scenario 2 played out. So we're just trying to stack the probabilities in our favor time and time again. We talked about being oversold, followed by a reverse candle. Got rejected here at the trending dots. It was getting oversold again. Bullish divergence, followed by a reverse candle. It's not 100% accurate. Otherwise, we'd be billionaires. However, it is fairly accurate when you have divergence followed by a reversal candle. In my own personal opinion, I don't have any real hard data to roll out yet, right? But we're always working behind the scenes. We make more moves and less announcements. I don't know. I saw that on like a Instagram post a long time ago, and I always really like that because everyone talks about making announcements. Oh, big announcement, big announcement, big announcement, and then it's usually for like an affiliate, or it's for something that doesn't really work out or fizzle out. I'm more about let's make moves first. Let's prove the moves first, and then we'll make an announcement. Maybe we'll make an announcement. So, Discord will always be the first ones to know what is going on. I've already made an announcement over there in the Discord. So if you want to be a part of any possible beta testing, I don't even know if like the new tools, I don't even know if I'm going to roll them out on the website. I'm not sure if I even want that. I don't know. I like to having a small, tight community, right? I do. I really do. Because the bigger the community, there's positives to having a big community, right? There's also negatives. So I don't know yet. I made an announcement in the Discord, and I don't know if I'm going to roll out the new tools on the website or not. It's possible, but the Discord members will always get notified first. And as a thank you to them, they will be participating in the new tools that get rolled out in the near future. If they want to. It's not like they have to, but if they want to, they can. So I'll be using them personally. Already am. Anyways, what else? What else? How do you make an announcement without making an announcement? Uh, well, I didn't really actually announce anything. Just rambling. What else? What else? Yeah. So, bullish divergence. Here we go. Followed by a reverse candle. And then we talked about how this previous pivot point over here, a daily candle close on May 1st. Let's zoom in here so you can see a little bit better, right? Retested once, twice, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times, got rejected. 7 times it got rejected. And then we talked about how it closed back above. That was a significant move, right? Because the perma bears want to see it get rejected and go lower. That's not what happened. What happened was got rejected 7 days in a row. And on the 8th day, it broke through. That's a significant move. And that's when I put in, was that a bear trap? Was multiple candle closes back below this pivot point over here? Was that a bear trap? Once we got that candle close back above the trading dots, we got a candle close back above that pivot low over here. And then the next thing you know, it was starting to break out of the downward trend line. Next thing you know, we had a pending buy signal, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And price is taking off to the upside over here, back above 60,000. And here we are at price has come all the way back up to $70,000. So not as of right now, but earlier in the day. So that's where we are at. Was that a bear trap? Too early to call it, maybe, but it seems like that was a bear trap for sure. But I would still like for it to take out this pivot point. I still like to take out this pivot point. And of course, we're still not out of the woods yet until we start getting those candle closes back above 73,100-ish. I would love to retire that phrase sometime in the near future. Maybe sometime in August, right? Maybe sometime in August if it continues to follow the Apple fractal in a similar way, right? We will see if it does or not. We don't know. We don't have a magic crystal ball, right? But we do stack probabilities in our favor, and we are right often. So there is that. We are right often. Chief diaper changer over here reporting, reporting live. Chief diaper changer. I took the night shift. Let's see, what was it from 1:30 a.m. till 4:30 a.m. I took the night shift. So I slept until 1:15. So always one step ahead of the baby. Getting the baby prepared to wake up. We pretty much know her schedule. It'll continue to change and hopefully evolve to be even better, where she sleeps longer. But can't really complain with the first 5 weeks, right? She is 5 weeks old officially this morning at 1:19 a.m. So her and I were up together at 1:19 a.m. celebrating her 5-week birthday. anniversary, her 5-week anniversary of her birthday, birth date, right? So here we are. Still watching this Apple fractal in real time. So we'll see if it continues to play out similar or not. That would be amazing if it does, or if it did, or if it does, right? But we don't know. We don't know. We will see. We will see. What else? Ethereum. Not much has changed, right? Found support at key target box 4. Reverse the candle. Is this a higher low? Possibly. Possibly that's a higher low. Possibly it's going to start to break out to back to the upside. Didn't the ETFs get approved? I don't know. Obviously didn't impact price, right? What else? What else? Solana was breaking out of this for a candle close back above this pivot point. So there's that. What else? So if you get a candle close back above there, it takes out that pivot point. That's something you want to see if you're perma bull on Solana, or if you're in a current trade of Solana, right? You got this buy signal that was back over here, the breakout after the bullish divergence. So you had the bullish divergence followed by the breakout with the buy signal. And then here we are all the way up, back up at 187-ish. Came all the way up to 194-ish. Sand. Oh, those targets are still valid, in my own personal opinion. Had the bullish divergence followed by the reverse candle. Buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, right? Going through that bottoming phase. So we'll see if some of those targets get hit or not. They have not yet. The 200-week moving average has been forming on sand since June 9th. So it's starting to become a grown-up asset over here. We've got the 200-week moving average on sand now. That's kind of cool to see if you're in the charts. What else? Near had bullish divergence, hit 3 out of 4 targets to upside. We already know all that. Let's see. Filecoin. Similar thoughts, right? Oh, fertilizer. I'm not sure if you're watching this or not. Discord member. I saw you tagged me wanting a weekly chart on Filecoin. I apologize. I meant to post it for you and tag you. So I haven't forgot about you. And if I do forget about you, and if it's important to you in the Discord, what I always talk about is just tag me a second time. Just tag your request a second time. I do forget, right? It's on my mind, and sometimes I forget. And then, if you tag me a second time, then I for sure know it's important to you. It's not like you have to tag me a second time every time, but sometimes I do forget. I have not forgotten, so hopefully I don't continue to forget to reply back to you. But I will post Filecoin with all the details. Probably, since you asked, I will probably do the daily chart, weekly chart, and whatever else that I can come up with for you. So shout out to Fertilizer for tagging me over in the Discord. Long time market sniper over there. I did not forget about you. I saw it, and I meant to respond. Just got caught up in my own thing over the weekends. So, or the weekend, things over the weekend, right? So I will get back to you today. If I don't forget again. So if you're watching this and I don't get back to you within the next 5 hours, tag me again. Just remind me. Gentle nudge, right? Come on, Jesse. Give me a chart over here. So there you go. Mana, bullish divergence followed by reverse candle. Still watching it go through a bottoming phase. We will see. Right? We will continue to see. Rarible, flat today. Bullish divergence. Algo, ADA, DOT, right? AVAX, chain link, a link. Pending MACD bullish crossover, MACD bullish cross pending, right? FET, NASDAQ. Oh, we're switching gears, by the way. We're switching gears. Woo! 20 minutes in. Where we at? Had the bearish divergence followed by the reverse candle. So some people, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's other indicators, right? But some people think that the divergence happens in hindsight. Doesn't. The divergence, we have an input of you can look back one candle, right? So for example, when the bearish divergence, let's see. If we're going to talk about it, be about it. Let's see. Right? So you've got the bearish divergence on the sharpshooter RSI 2.0, and it doesn't happen like a pending like it does on the reversal candle or the the RSI sell and buy signals. It doesn't have a pending feature, which would be awesome if it did. So might have to look into that, see if I can get that upgraded eventually. But I'm not a coder, right? So I got to always send it back into development, update everything, and then hit save. Blah blah blah. Every little coding project is a project, right? So I can't just knock it out in like a couple of days. If I was a coder, I probably could. But anyways, get back to it. So once it closes on this candle close here, that's when the RSI divergence will show up, right? Once you get the candle, once this candle closes, right, then in real time on this very next candle, it shows up. So it has to wait for the candle to close. Once this candle closes over here, the divergence shows up and spots it for you, right? Would be cool if this was like flashing yellow or something while the RSI. Crypto Stew, if you're watching this, Crypto Stew, if you're watching this, and you could, your coding days are over for me, but I appreciate everything that you did for me in the past. I think it's been like 2 years since you coded anything for me. But Crypto Stew, shout out to you if we can make this RSI divergence pending. If not, I'll have to the actual paid coders. I never paid anything for him. He just did it out of the kindness of his heart, helped me out. But everything else I've had to pay coders for. So what else? RSI divergence happens when the candle closes, right? So there we go. What am I talking about? Oh, there we go. So RSI divergence after the candle closed during the pending reversal candle. So there was divergence. We talked about in real time on this candle. While there was a pending reverse candle, and then of course there was a reverse candle once the candle closed, right? So there we go. And then looked like it was possible lower high, started to break back down. We talked about it on the live stream before there was even a pending sell signal. The candle was still green, and then it started flashing a pending sell signal. Then we had a sell signal. Target 1 was hit, and then target 3 was hit. And we don't know if we're going to see if that's the bottom or if we're going to see some sort of retracement and then price come back down and hit target 4. Big arrow down if target 3 or target 4 support does not hold. The correction could be over. It is possible the correction is over. It is possible to find support at a key target 3, right? It's possible that target 4 never gets hit. It is possible. So we'll continue to watch it. You can kind of see you got this downward trend line. It could even break back above, right? And then just dump straight back down. So we'll see. We will see. You've got a pivot point over here at 20,000 $20,000 roughly, right? So $20,000. You start getting candle closes back above there, then it's possible the bottom is in to call it, right? So that's kind of a little pivot point over there. So you want to see, if you're a perma bull, you want to start to see candle closes back above there, right? And then of course you've got another pivot point over here, and then the ultimate pivot point over here, right? So it's got a lot of work to do. It has a lot of work to do. It's possible it comes all the way back up. It's possible it comes all the way back up. Could even put it in a double top. It's always possible. And then comes back down lower. So we will see. But in the interim, in the short term, we've hit 3 out of the 4 targets to the upside. Profit taking, we talked about it back on July 25th. Looks like some profit taking is happening, creating a wick, etc., etc. Woo! We're cooking today. We are cooking today. 26 minutes, rock and roll. Filled the gap over here in the SP 500. Had the bearish divergence. Had the reverse candle over here. Let's get going. Let's cook. What are you talking about, Jesse? I don't know. NVIDIA still bearish on the daily chart as well. This gap has not been filled. There's a small gap over here. That gap was filled, right? With that wick there. Still bearish on the daily chart. Flat today. Meta profit taking down here with the shorts, catching a bounce. Amazon catching a bounce over here. Some profit taking over here. These wicks are getting bought up as of now. We don't know if it will continue to do that. Microsoft. Oh, here we go. Don't move the target, Jesse. Come on. Fake out to the downside. Maybe. We expect fake outs along the way. Will it put in a lower high and then start to roll back over? Second time it starts to roll back over, it's rolling back over, right? Second or third time. Tesla catching a bounce today, 5%. We talked about it. We covered it. Big retracement back down. Will it find support and bounce, or will come all the way down here and find support and bounce? So it's currently finding support at that upward trend line, and we'll see from there. Kind of letting the trending dots catch up as of right now. Apple, trending dots are trending down still currently bearish on the daily chart. Doesn't mean it couldn't come back up, retest it, and then we'll find out from there. Maybe the retracement's over. It's possible. Google kind of was having fun with this one. If Google was having a topping pattern, if Google was going to go through a topping pattern, probably looking something like this, right? It just takes time. Just takes time. What else? Snapper top 40. Dollar. Yep. Back down here, we were talking about, could it put in a lower high and break down? Could it put in a lower high and break down? It's possible, but maybe the low is in. Maybe the low is in. We don't know. Maybe it regains this, puts in a lower high up here too. So we will see. We'll see how it plays out. Could be up here like that. But as of right now, we're just going to kind of leave it like that for now on the dollar. Still currently bearish, but could be coming in for a bigger breakout or a bigger bounce to the upside. Could see a pending buy signal in the near future. Could retrace back up higher. For now, the bottom could be in, right? That was a lower low. Maybe it puts in a lower high up higher. Puts in a lower high up higher, right? VIX, for being the VIX, it's kind of flat today, right? It does pump hard and it does dump hard, right? Look at that wick. 17 down to $10. That's a massive move in one day. Whew. We can look at it. We can take a look at it. Reversal. Apple, we already covered it. HUT, breaking back down, right? We talked about this on the last live streams or on the previous live streams, right? Big move up. Bearish divergence. Bearish divergence followed by a lower high, right? When would now or back then would have been a good time to take profit, right? So you got this big move up. Say you took the buy signal breakout over here, 138%. There was bearish divergence. There was a possible lower high, right? Started to break back down. Indecision candle over here at 124, right? Bearish engulfing candle over here, right? Candle close back below the trading dots, still 100%. And then after that, sell signal, right? After that, sell signal. Boom. Profits just getting eaten away. But long term, maybe that's not it, right? What we always talk about is breakthrough, target, key resistance target 4, and flip that into support, right? So it is possible that it flips these targets from resistance into support over here. We don't know where, right? We don't know when, but it is possible price does come back down. You can see it just broke straight through, never really came back for a back test. So you kind of see like how this plays out. Maybe it's more like, I mean, obviously it takes some time. Who knows how it plays out, and then takes off to the upside. So you get that one. Maybe there's a more aggressive downward trend line in the future. Who knows? But maybe it comes back for that retest. It pumps hard and it dumps hard, right? Pumped hard, 138%, and now it's already down. It's already retraced back down 31%, right? In like a week. Woo! Bitfarm hit 4 out of targets, 4 out of 4 shorter term targets to upside. And will it find support at one of these key resistances? Will it flip them into support? We don't know. Has not yet. Has not yet. So we will see. Marathon Digital, CLSK, starting to break back down, right? We had 2 scenarios: consolidate and break out higher, or see red arrow down, right? See red arrow down. Iris Energy, we talked about it in real time. Bearish divergence. Bearish divergence on the daily chart. And here we are. Maybe it's finding support here. What a nice retracement that was. So again, took it from there to there. That's a 200% move, right? Massive move to the upside. Then you have bearish divergence. And then next thing you know, it's back down 40%, right? It's back down 40%. So if you're swing trading and you're using the buy button, don't forget to also lock in profits and use the sell button, right? Or the bearish divergence, or whatever your take profit is, or at a key target area, right? Maybe you're taking some off at a key target area, which it did hit. What else? We can make it. Bearish divergence followed by reverse candle is now breaking back down again. After that sell signal, price is breaking back down again. Could come all the way back down. So again, if you're taking these moves out here like that, you're up 74%. Bearish divergence followed by reverse candle. You would have been able to potentially lock in 66% over there. If you're into that sort of thing, right? If you're into that sort of thing, MIGI breaking back down, was overbought, had a reverse candle, looked like it was starting to put in a lower high over here. Has only hit 1 target so far to the upside. There are 4 targets, and targets are still valid unless it comes all the way back down, back below 85 cents. So, woo. Breaking back down on Riot, hit 3 out of the 4 targets to the upside. Got a gap down here at 994. Hive hit 4 out of 4 targets to the upside, right? 4 out of 4. And then you had probably did we? Yeah. Also had bearish divergence followed by a reverse candle on Hive. So if you took this breakout over here on Hive, right? And then you had a reverse candle, that's 60% move. Boom. Veritone has only hit one target to the upside so far. Lemonade, still currently ultra bullish. Upstart, Labu, right? What else? What else? What else? What else? Coin. Let's see. Anything else? ANF. We haven't looked at that in a while. So ANF still had one target out of 4 so far to the downside. We'll see. Rivian. Yeah, that's about it. That is about it. That will cover over here. Let's see, Inge. Let's take a look at it. Crypto Inge. Okay. Okay. Yep. I don't see a Coinbase on there, right? Yeah, because Coinbase delisted it. That's about it. That is about it. Yeah, I got out of it when they delisted Coinbase, right? So it was back here on this day, this sell signal over here. I was buying that dip and then sold that rip, right? And then got out. In hindsight, it did correct quite a bit further down, right? And not because I think it's going to go to 0, but if you can't trade it on Coinbase anyways, or buy and hold it on Coinbase, whatever you're doing, swing trading it, right? Then I'm going to get out of it anyway. So that's Inge. Looks similar, right? You had the bullish divergence followed by the reverse candle. And so we will see. Weekly chart, still bearish on the weekly chart. Is this the bottom? We don't know. We don't know. It made a new low on the weekly chart. It did put in additional bullish divergence, but could take time for the ship to get turned around. If it does, right? So we don't know. We don't know. We don't know. Had another sell signal over here on July 23rd. So that's about it. Shooter, by the way. What else? Is it wise to trade the CME gap each week? Not all gaps get filled. What I've been saying for years, but they do work great as targets. It wouldn't be tradable by itself. You got it, shooter. Shooter, by the way, you got it. You're welcome. Not much really else to add on it. That's why I kind of just like, it's like, I mean, there's a lot of similarities to the other crypto assets. So even though it's not on Coinbase anymore, there are still a lot of similarities to going through the bottoming phase. You've got not phase, right? I knew that. Bottoming phase, bottoming phase, right? Yeah. So they do work great as targets. It wouldn't be my only strategy, crypto noob. It would be on my chart for sure, but it's probably like the third most important target for me when you're looking at tools and targets. It's probably like my third favorite, right? At one point it was my favorite, and then just over time you kind of either evolve or you don't, and and it's still probably top 3 for sure, top 3 target, right? So but is it wise to trade? Yeah, I mean, paired with other reasons, you could, but not all gaps get filled. So it depends if the gap is a big gap or not, and the gaps might not get filled for a much later date. So uh, each week, I don't know, depending on what time frame you're on, maybe, but a lot of those gaps won't get filled each week. So I think that probably answers your question, right? What else? What else? 40 minutes in. That's it. No other requests. All right. So we can take another scan over here. I mean, I do have a lot of work to do. I have a whole list over here. Things I gotta do. I'm gonna knock out the most important stuff first. Let's see. Night shift with the baby. Check. Live stream check. I got some tweaks happening over. I gotta get over to the developers today. That's the third thing. And then just always tweaking things behind the scenes, right? Always seeing if I can improve just a little bit here or there, over and over and over again. So I gotta get some code over to the developers and have the existing code over to the developers and have them make a couple tweaks that I've been thinking about for a while. I think I'm ready to do it. I know you a long time, Jesse. Know you're right. Mm. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What else? Oh, make sure to post in the Discord. I'm just looking at my checklist. Lift weights. Yep. Gotta get that done. What else? Oh, take afternoon baby shift. Yep. So I just there's obviously a lot of other things, right? There's a lot of other things I gotta do too. It's not just those, but those are the most important. And I definitely have to check off my most important uh, productive list, right? So night shift for the baby. I think it's hilarious putting that on there. That's why I'm doing it. Night shift with the baby, live stream, get code over to the developers, uh, post Discord, lift weights, afternoon baby shift, right? Oh, walk dog. Oh, I gotta put that on there. Hold on. Let me put that on there. Gotta walk dog in the afternoon too. See, let's go to number 8. 8. Walk the beast. There you go. All right, I got my list. There we go. I got my 8 major things to do. Walk the beast, right? Walk the dog. Edson Baez. Hopefully I said that correctly. Edson Baez. What do you think about Carvana right now? Do you want me to take a look at it? Mm-hmm. Okay. Yep. Shorter time frames. There's always trading back and forth, right? Down 1.7% now. It was up. But yeah. Based off of my current settings, a la Sabi, I don't have it hitting the training dots yet. Training dots are at 66,400. 66,800. Yeah. Yeah, I don't have it hitting the training dots yet, but probably or could be doing that. So yep. Carvana, we can look at it. We got time. We've got time. Let's see. I think the last someone asked me to look at it, it was breaking out. I'm not trading Carvana, but let's see. Let's take a look. There it is. Oh yeah, very gappy, right? There are a lot of gaps. Woo! What a move though, right? What a move. So huge move down. Just to recap, $376. It's been in a bear market since 2021, right? Big move down. And then you're getting a retracement all the way back to the 200-week moving average, right? So took a long time for that to happen. So March 2022, bear market, came all the way back, battle tested it, right? Back tested it. So now you got these gaps that were already laid out, massive gaps, right? These are big gaps to fill. So from wick to wick, 22% gap. It's still a 7% gap. So it was partially filled, but not fully filled. Fully filled. Get another wick here, wick to wick, 24% gaps. We don't know exactly when the gaps are going to get filled, but we do know that gaps work great as targets. And we had additional, this is why it's not 100% accurate. Otherwise, we'd be billionaires. You had bearish divergence followed by reverse candle. Yes, it did go down lower, but then created additional bearish divergence followed by additional reverse candle. And that is an even higher probability of a reversal, right? Multiple times we're seeing bearish divergence followed by a reverse candle. Don't have any real hard statistics or data yet, but it's in the works. Could this be a lower high over here? If so, if you start seeing candle closes below, could be a back test. These are old targets that were hit. Old targets that were hit. So, right, could be a back test of the upward trend line. Could be forming a possible lower high, right? Possible lower high over here. And then we will see. That could be even a possible bearish engulfing candle over here. And then we could probably start to see some lower prices. So, you know, that would be my thoughts. Bearish divergence followed by a reverse candle. Possible lower high is getting putting in, meaning a higher probability of lower prices. And then you've got large gaps below for targets. And then what else? What else? What else? Possible bearish engulfing candle. Maybe you start getting candle closes back below the 200-week moving average, which would also be bearish to long-term investors, right? So those are my thoughts about the charts. Probably a confluence area of reasons why price will come back down to this $92 area. We don't know if it'll come all the way back down here at this moment, but eventually you would think eventually a 24% gap is going to get filled eventually, right? Right? So we don't know. Don't tell me that. Bearish divergence on the weekly chart, followed by a reverse candle as well, right? Bearish divergence on the weekly chart, followed by a reversal candle as well. You can even say a rising wedge too. So rising wedge, right? Kind of draw this out like this on the weekly chart. Probably drop down to the daily chart. Let's see. Yeah, you got this like rising wedge too. If you've been following me any length of time, you know my thoughts on patterns, but it is another possible rising wedge that could be breaking down from. So another reason why. So daily chart has bearish divergence followed by reverse candle. The weekly chart has bearish divergence followed by weekly on the weekly chart has bearish divergence followed by reverse candle. That's what I'm trying to say on Carvana, right? Edson, unless you're shorting it. Unless you're shorting it. Yeah, no, Jesse. Let's not do that. Jesse, no. Right? No, let's not do that. I could see reasons coming all the way down. Like, I'm not even drawing out the target boxes, but if you were to just like, right? Probably many reasons why price could come back down to this area. Of course, I would want to get the target box dialed in better, right? But just a quick, just a quick glance at it. higher probability that a trend reversal is coming for a deeper correction on Carvana, right? Many reasons why. I could just quickly spot many reasons why prices come back down in this area. So with that, obviously this is not financial advice. I'm not putting on my hat. We're not going and flipping it backwards. We're not going over an hour today. I've got more items in my checklist. We're only 2 items checked off so far. I've got 6 more to go. 6 more to go. All right. With that, hope you have a good rest of your day. Hopefully they answer your question. Price is breaking down in real time over here on Carvana. We just mapped it out. Bearish divergence, followed by a reverse candle, not only in the daily chart, but also the weekly chart. Possible rising wedge. Many reasons why price come back down sub $100, sub $90, and even sub $80. I could see, but that would probably take a while for it to play out, right? To come all the way back below $80 probably takes a while to play out. Sub 120, probably sooner rather than later. You got it, Shooter, by the way. Thank you. I appreciate it. Have a good rest of your day, and enjoy those Olympics. We're watching the Olympics. We don't like the drama part of it, but we like the athletes, and we are watching the Olympics. Love the Olympics. I love that people have dedicated their whole entire life to one thing, and they become the best in the world at one thing, hyper focused. And that's what we're trying to do, is become hyper focused on swing trading, day trading, and even scalping. And we will continue to get better and better and better over time. That is our goal. Continue to sniper the markets together. With that, we will see you on the next one. We will see you on the next one. Adios. Adios. Goodbye.